Welcome to Real Enlightenment. Today, we're going to talk about a subject that can be a game changer in your life: the importance of forgiveness. Forgiveness is not only a powerful tool to heal relationships, but it can also be a path to spiritual growth. So, let's dive in. Forgiveness is the act of releasing someone from the debt or blame we believe they owe us. It's a conscious decision to let go of negative emotions associated with a person or event and move on with peace and freedom. However, it's important to note that forgiveness doesn't mean forgetting or condoning the behavior that caused us harm. It's simply a way to release ourselves from the pain and suffering associated with holding on to grudges and resentments. By forgiving, we free ourselves from the burden of negative emotions and attachments, leading to a more fulfilling and joyful life. It's important to note that forgiveness is not always easy and may require seeking help from a therapist, counselor, or spiritual advisor. Overall, forgiveness is a powerful tool for personal growth and healing in relationships. Forgiveness is not just about making peace with others, but it also has many benefits for ourselves. Research has shown that forgiveness can lower the risk of depression, anxiety, and stress, and even lower blood pressure. Additionally, it can improve our relationships with others and promote overall well-being. Forgiveness also has the power to open up new opportunities and experiences that we may have closed off in the past due to grudges and resentments. When we forgive, we release ourselves from negative emotions and attachments, allowing us to move forward and embrace new experiences. It's also important to note that forgiveness is not only about forgiving others, but also forgiving ourselves. Many of us carry the burden of self-blame and guilt, which can lead to negative emotions and a lack of self-worth. Forgiving ourselves can release us from these negative emotions and allow us to move forward with self-love and compassion. In turn, this can improve our relationships with others and our overall sense of well-being. Forgiveness is not only a personal growth strategy, but also a path to spiritual growth. When we forgive, we release ourselves from negative emotions and attachments that keep us stuck in the past. This act of surrender allows us to connect with our higher selves and a higher power, leading us to a more fulfilling and purposeful life. In many spiritual traditions, forgiveness is seen as a key element of spiritual growth. It is believed that when we forgive others, we also forgive ourselves, which leads to a deeper sense of compassion and understanding towards ourselves and others. This, in turn, can help us connect more deeply with the divine and ultimately lead us to a more fulfilling and meaningful life. Forgiving ourselves is also an important aspect of spiritual growth. Often, we carry the burden of self-blame and guilt, which can hinder our spiritual growth. Forgiving ourselves can release us from these negative emotions, allowing us to connect more deeply with ourselves and the divine. This act of self-forgiveness can lead us to a greater sense of inner peace and self-love, ultimately contributing to our spiritual growth. Practicing forgiveness is not always easy, but it's essential if we want to experience the benefits associated with it. Here are some steps to get started. Acknowledge the harm that has been done to you and the negative emotions associated with it. Choose to forgive the person who caused you harm. This is a conscious decision that you make for yourself. Release any negative emotions associated with the event or person. This may involve seeking help from a therapist, counselor, or spiritual advisor. Focus on the present moment and let go of the past. Take action towards healing and repairing the relationship if possible. Forgiving ourselves is also an important part of the forgiveness process. We may carry guilt or blame for actions we've taken or not taken in the past. To forgive ourselves, we need to acknowledge our mistakes, take responsibility, and choose to let go of self-blame and negative emotions. We can then focus on the present moment and take positive actions towards self-growth and healing. It's important to note that forgiveness is a process, and it may take time to fully let go of negative emotions and attachments. However, by taking small steps towards forgiveness every day, we can experience the many benefits that come with this practice. Forgiveness is a powerful tool that can transform our lives and lead us to a greater sense of well-being and spiritual growth. By forgiving others, we release ourselves from negative emotions and attachments, opening up new opportunities and experiences that we may have closed off in the past. Moreover, forgiving ourselves is an important aspect of forgiveness and spiritual growth, enabling us to release ourselves from the burden of self-blame and guilt. We understand that forgiveness is not an easy path, but it's a path worth taking. It takes time, patience, and effort to cultivate forgiveness, but the benefits are endless. By forgiving, we can experience greater peace, happiness, and fulfillment in our lives. Thank you for watching. We hope you found this video informative and helpful. If you did, please like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel for more content like this. Your support helps us to continue creating valuable content to help you on your journey towards spiritual growth and enlightenment.